Hi, my name is Dave Shalofsky. I'm here with Jason Siebert, owners of JD Insurance Marketing. We've been working in this field together for about 15 years now. I've been in the business since 1985. We're like most brokerage firms in some ways, and in other ways we're very different. We've probably licensed 2,500 agents around the country, as most brokerage firms do. That's how you make a living in this. But we've also started an internal call center about 2.5 years ago, and we took a look at telesales call centers around the USA. We actually traveled to a half dozen of them, and we took the best of what they did and we kind of created a few caveats to make it better. Most agents out there, guys, everyone struggles with the same thing: leads, chargeback, time. We don't have enough time. And what we wanted to do is create something where if somebody is very, very successful with telesales, all they have to do is worry about closing. Leads. Most people struggle with leads. They're too expensive. They don't have enough. They don't have enough people to call. They constantly find themselves talking or working off of lists, B list, C list, D list. You know what I mean. We've created a program where you don't have to worry about leads at all.
Yeah, we specialize in getting the closers what they need. We have a program specifically for you. If you are good at selling, we'll take care of all the mundane stuff, all right? And what I mean by that is we have a special process, okay? We have a fronter, we have a closer who will take care of everything. Meaning, the fronter is literally going to talk to the prospect, all right, one of the leads, all right? They're going to generate some interest. Okay, even though they already responded to some life insurance, they will have some interest in it. They're going to say who the insurance is for. They're going to ask them, do they have any insurance currently? Are they going to ask them their birthday, their email if they have one? Are they a smoker or non-smoker? And as a closer, you're going to be getting all this information. They're going to ask them another 10, 12 medical questions, which is going to give you the ability to figure out which company to go with. They're going to ask them all their medications. They're literally going to ask them, do you currently have a bank account? You're going to have yes, no on the form, and Wells Fargo, Citizens Bank. You'll have that information, checking or savings. And the biggest thing at the end of the data sheet that you're going to have in your possession is, Dave, why I've been thinking about life insurance recently. Okay? And normally, that is going to help you close more often than not.
So what we're suggesting is, if you do this currently or have done it recently in the past and you've done it successfully, instead of spending time gathering information, instead of spending time talking to people that say, I didn't send the card back, or I didn't respond to the TV commercial, or I didn't respond to the TV or the telephone solicitation, let our call center fronters take care of all that for you. They will gather all the information. They will deal with all the negativity. The only thing that you have to do is talk to people that have given us all of the information. And whether it's an A lead, a B lead, a C lead, a D lead, it doesn't matter to you, because the only people that you're talking to are people that literally have requested all of the information from us. They've answered all of the information that we need before it goes out to you. Now, I've got a fronter, and he talks to somebody, Miss Ann in Alabama. Okay, what's the process to get Miss Ann to talk to somebody that can actually quote her prices and close the sale?
Okay, it's very simple. All right, you as the agent, we're in suburban Philadelphia. You can be in, your home office in Chicago, in Cleveland, in Texas. It doesn't matter where you are. We have the ability just to hit a nice, easy transfer button in our dialing program, do a warm transfer, Dave, and basically introduce the client to you as the closer, as the agent, and then the fronter drops off. Okay? What you'll have the ability to do is type in Miss Ann's information, whether it's her first name or it's her phone number, into our CRM, and you will be able to pull up all of the information that the fronter just collected on them. Now that is assigned to you and nobody else, okay? So that is your lead and nobody else has access to it, okay? So at that point, you'll be able to see everything that we created on there, the fronter that is. So then you can go over with the client and you can figure out which company to go with. Is it Liberty Bankers? Is it American Memorial? Is it AIG, because they have some really intense health issues? So at that point, you go into your pitch, you close it down, and you'll do an application on that client, and you'll have the ability to then transfer to one of our underwriters in-house, where we will literally do the PHI all the way for you, which will take you normally anywhere from 25 to 45 minutes, depending on the carrier. But in this case, you can just get back on, wait for another data sheet from a fronter, and focus only on closing.
All right, so literally the closer is doing nothing but quoting price, closing, moving on. When they get a sale, they transfer it back to our office. We take care of the phone interview. Okay, we have a leaderboard online that everyone will see. You will see that the sale has been closed, it's been accepted, and you just move on to the next person to close.
Correct.
Now, I want you to think about this for a second. The word live transfer used to be exciting. This is not a live transfer. When you talk about live transfers, 90% of the live transfers in our industry, they're A, expensive, but B, the person 9 times out of 10 has no idea what the heck you're talking about. It is not a warm lead. It's really a way for a lead company to make money, okay? We want to be as transparent as possible, okay? We want you to realize how solid this program is. We allow the closer to listen to the entire conversation between Miss Ann in Alabama and our fronter here in Philadelphia, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you can literally listen to every single conversation between our fronter and the client in real time before it's transferred to you, the closer.
Correct. That allows you to get a feel for the interest level for the client. It gets you to a feel for if the fronter is just pushing them into a scenario, and if that's the case, you can let us know. But you'll know the interest level. You'll know that something happened in the family recently. They went to a funeral. Somebody got into a car accident. Somebody was diagnosed with some kind of medical issue. So if the fronter happens to miss that, as far as writing that information down on the computer, then you can have that at your disposal to use when to close.
I know there are programs out there where you can hear the person that may be the fronter, the CSR rep, whatever you want to call it, that's talking to the client. There are very few, if any, that allow you to listen to both sides of the conversation. We invite you to listen to both sides of the conversation. Some of our people do it every single day. Some of our people did it for maybe 2-3 weeks in the beginning. They got the point and they don't do it anymore. They just wait for the transfer to come through. If I'm a closer and I'm good at what I do, how many people a day can I expect to actually talk to? How many people are you going to transfer my way?
Yeah, in a given day, you should expect anywhere from 10 to 15 people transferred your way, fully filled out, what we call data sheets with all their information. That's each day, 10 to 15.
So that's 45 to 60 in a week. Realistic number, not pie in the sky. What percentage of those 45 to 60 am I going to close?
Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of years now. You're going to close on average 20%. Okay, and just keep this in mind. We've only been able to pull from our specific area here. We're branching this out now cross country. So if you are somebody who's going to close more than 20%, I'm assuming you're out there, we've only had a small pool to pick from. So we're looking for someone to 20, 25%, maybe someone has higher.
Sure. So my job as a closer is to be available Monday to Thursday, 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, where I can be in a suit for some reason if I want to, or I can be in a pair of gym shorts, whatever, because most of you, I assume, are going to be working from your homes or your home offices, and you're actually going to send me 10 to 15 people that truly want this, and if I want to, I can listen to the entire conversation between the fronter and the client before it's transferred to me.
Yep, 100% accurate.
Okay, and I'm going to close 20-25% of those.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
You will.
That's what we're looking for. If that sounds like something that you've never, ever had offered to you in the past, we're offering it to you. A few other things quickly. We've been doing this so long. I've been doing this since 1985. The biggest two things, leads, people can't afford them, one, or two, if they can afford them, they can't get enough on their hands. I talk to people all the time. They buy 15 leads a week, 20 leads a week. I don't know how you make a living off of 15 to 20 leads a week. But secondly, chargebacks. I have seen chargebacks over the last 33 years run more talented agents out of the business, really, than anything. You get yourself in a bind, the chargebacks get away from you, final expense premium can be a little lower than other lines of insurance. How are we handling chargebacks with this call center?
Yeah. We have 3 in-house customer service reps who focus solely on chargebacks, whether that is correcting routing numbers, bank account numbers for bank that can't be located. If the bank is good and we get a NSF, we're on it immediately when we get an email. And normally we're calling the people 4 to 5 days before the first draft day is coming. This is Dave, you took a policy out with us. Your first draft is about to come up on April 1st. You good to go? Do you have the money in there? That has increased our persistency to the top for Liberty Bankers in 2017.
Right. 9 times out of 10, there's a digit missing with the routing. There's a digit or 2 missing with the account number. We have a program that costs us quite a bit monthly, but it literally tells us if an account is good or not. It will give us the credit rating in terms of a client bouncing checks. Without it, we'd be in trouble. With it, we literally were the top IMO for persistency with Liberty Bankers Life. Due to the fact that we persist, or we keep so much business on the books, this program, if you're on this program, specifically the telesales program, there will be no chargebacks. Correct?
Correct. No chargebacks ever. So you never have to worry about the beginning of the month wondering if you're going to have enough money from your previous week to cover your chargebacks for the first week of the month.
So we've been doing this 2.5 years now, coming up on the close of our 3rd year. The top 2 agents in 2016 for Liberty Bankers Life used our system. The top 2 agents in 2017 used our system for Liberty Bankers, 3 of the top 10. The top 2 agents for Liberty Bankers Life for 2018 are using our system, and we've got 5 of the top 15. We're not married to Liberty Bankers Life. You'll go on our website, and obviously you're on our website if you're looking at this. Take a look at the carriers. We really don't care what company you use, but we've done a lot of business with Liberty Bankers over the years, but if you want to use any of our other carriers, you can. Please give us a call if you have any questions about this. If you're talented and you've had success with telesales, we will absolutely take you to the next level. You will only talk to people that have been fully qualified, and I know you've heard that word 1,000 times before. That's why we let you listen to the entire conversation. We are transparent. We'll take you to the next level. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Give us a call. We're looking for high-end telesales agents. Thanks for your time. Talk to you soon.
Thanks so much.